Hi everyone, my name is Bruce Roth, and today I have as my guest Dave Horwedel, who's an enrolled agent, and he's the founder of Torchlight Tax. Dave, the question I'd like to ask you today is, I understand that you're encouraging people who are thinking about a new career that they might want to start a career as an enrolled agent. Can you tell us what's involved in that and why someone might want to make that choice?
Well, an enrolled agent is for somebody who would like to actually have a good professional career, and you have to take a series of exams to become an enrolled agent. But once you pass those exams, you actually have a trusted professional career. You can represent people before the Internal Revenue Service like a lawyer can. You can do people's taxes, you know what you're doing, and it's a good way to make a good living.
And how would someone interested make a start at that?
Well, you know, people typically, they go out, they go to work for, you know, H&R Block or some such entity, and they really don't push you to become an enrolled agent. They have like a 5-year program to become an enrolled agent. It doesn't really have to take it that long, and you don't get paid much. Like an enrolled agent starting out in H&R Block, I had a friend who started out at $10 an hour a few years ago, you know, and it's not very high paying. Now, if a person wants to, what I set up in my firm, person starts on their enrolled agent training, and depending on where they're at in their training, they'll get 20 to 25% of whatever the client pays me on the tax return. And a typical tax return is, say, for a self-employed individual, it's probably about $300. So that person would be getting $60 and $75 for doing that tax return. And the thing that I do that's different from most people is that when the guy comes in, when he's starting out, he does the tax return. Yep. If he has any questions, he can ask me or one of the other enrolled agents working for me, and I also have a CPA working for me if he wants. And he can ask these guys any questions he has while he's doing the return. And then when he's finished, he sends it to me or one of the EAs or CPAs in my firm, who always side check it. That way he knows he's doing it right. It actually eliminates a lot of stress, because when you're first starting out,
it's easy to make a mistake.
Yeah, and people make mistakes, you know, it's very, very easy. And then you have to go to the client and explain that you made a mistake, and then you're like worrying and worrying and worrying on you're going over return, because most firms really don't have a setup where there's somebody whose job it is to answer your question. So we call it an apprenticeship program. And the guy gets apprenticed and he learns how to do taxes the right way. And after a guy's been doing that for a while, he's a tax professional. He knows what he's doing.
Great. That sounds like a lot of your viewers might be a good option for them.
Yes.
And if they're interested, they could contact you about that.
Right. And I want to mention a couple other things. They can, if they want, starting out, they can just start out in their own home. And they can actually log in from their home computer onto my computer in a secure fashion, and they can actually do the taxes using my program, and then my guys can side check them and everything like that. And then after they've been working at it for maybe, after a while, they have the option, they can continue to work for me, and I do a lot of promotion, I send them prospects, or if they want to set out their own, once they know how to do it, it's fine by me. I just would people helped me when I was starting out, and so I like helping out other people. It's it's a good career. Somebody wants a good career, this is an option for you.
Great. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching.